Hey, what's up guys? It's Monster Mendez and today we're here with another video of MMZ TV. We are playing part 2 of A Story About My Uncle, or Asamu. So let's get this thing started. Let's have some fun.
Go to the island with the windmill, and you'll see Samuel's cove from there. I'll go on ahead and tell him that you're coming. He's not much for surprises.
It looked like most of the shacks in the village were built out of trash. Trash from our world. It was, after all, a garbage disposal pad that took me here.
True. Okay, I think I found where we're supposed to go. There's like a little cave opening. One of the spots. No, 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 no. Don't you let me die. Don't you dare. Okay, we made it. Ooh.
A stranger in our halls. Welcome.
Hi.
Our name is Samuel, and we will do our best to assist you.
Our name is
Please
Samuel?
tell us what brings you here.
I told him that I was looking for my Uncle Fred.
We should help. Do you know where he is?
Fred
Do you know
left
where
us
he
without
is?
a word. If you aspire to find him, we can share with you a sacred crystal, a power core. Fred used their kind to power his suit. You
Oh,
can have
shoot.
it if you return our Fred to us.
He's my
The
friend.
crystal?
My uncle.
Sweet!
Madeline, that was inappropriate. Your help will
Madeline,
not be
that was
necessary.
inappropriate.
The crystal is not for you to have.
What? I want to help finding Fred. Why couldn't I?
Please, Madeline, that is impossible. None of us may enter the chasms. It is too dangerous.
What's the danger? If Fred can do it, so can I.
I say this for your own protection, Madeline.
Oh.
You are forbidden from entering the chasms.
Just because you're afraid of what's outside the village doesn't mean I am. I'm nothing like you. I'll never be.
Oh, I can get closer to the action.
We apologize. It is true that we want to keep her safe, but she does not understand.
Ah, I see.
Behind us is the power core. Take it and go into the chasms. Find Fred, and if you see Madeline, take care of her.
We shall take care of Madeline.
Be safe.
We're not gonna be safe. We got the crystal and we're like one step closer to finding Fred.
I felt a little uneasy about moving on into the chasms. If it was too dangerous for Maddie, would it be safe enough for me?
And we've made it!
Darkness swept over me as I left the glittering lights in the village behind me and headed for the ominous shadows of the chasms.
Yeah, that's kind of scary. We made it to another safe point.
As I entered the chasms, it struck me how much darker it was in there. The shadows were black as ink, and although I tried not to be afraid, I couldn't help but shiver. Was it the darkness that frightened the villagers as well, or was it something else?
Something in the darkness, guys. I think there's something in the darkness. I think this is the safer route to go. Whoa. It's like a evolution chart for their people. They are frog people, because as you can see, they start as eggs.
Tell me something else you did with Fred.
Well, early one summer morning, Fred took me down to the lake to watch the mayflies. Everything was still and quiet. The larvae floated on the lake's surface
There it is.
and slowly transformed into beautiful mayflies. Fred told me that they had been living on the bottom of that lake for a whole year, and that they would only live as adults for one single day.
That's sad. What if the only day you were out of the water was a rainy day?
That would be sad indeed.
Oh man. Man, those are the mayfly things. Maybe that's why she said she knew Fred her whole life. Maybe they're just like the Mayfly things. So when they're an adult, they're like, everyone in the village looked young except for that Samuel. Actually, he said, we are Samuel. Ancient tablet. What is it saying? Is that gold or?
Maddie?
Where?
Hi, I'm glad you came. Sorry about back there. I just get so frustrated. They cling so desperately to what they know, won't ever do anything.
Oh, there you are.
new.
You scared the crap out of me, Maddie. I
It
thought
feels
you were
better
gonna
when
kill
Fred
me.
is around. But
I told Madeline I didn't mind, and I asked her what she was doing with the book.
oh, this?
Yeah.
These writings? It's like a secret language. They are done by people who left the village long ago. They're called the Strays. But no one wants to talk about them. I started translating their language with help from a stray book that Fred found. This one says, "Don't move when the eye is open," I think. I wonder what it means.
What does that mean?
Whatever. We should get going.
Whatever.
Why don't you take me on your back? It'll be faster if you carry me. I used to piggyback on Fred all the time. Turn around and I'll hop up.
What if I don't agree to a piggyback? Okay, it looks like I don't have a
You're
choice.
not going to drop me, right? Okay.
Ah,
Let's go.
great. Now I have responsibilities.
Madeline climbed up on my back, and with the suit on, I could barely feel the extra weight. The winding, narrow tunnels felt like they were closing in on me.
I can bet I'm getting
They were
claustrophobic.
oddly long and twisting, almost like someone or something had dug them out. With Maddie on my back, I had to be careful not to bump her head on the ceiling.
Oh, whoops. Oh, I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared, and we're dead. Some more writing.
Farewell, old life. Let us start anew.
Okay.
The Strays were ordinary people living in the village long ago. They disagreed with the old traditions and left to form their own village, or they were thrown out for misbehaving. The stories differ a bit.
Forward we go. And we made it. I swear, if that rock kicked us
Seemingly
off.
bottomless pits loomed below us, everywhere in the cave. The further we got, the more I felt like what faint light existed down there was getting fainter.
Yeah.
I was really glad that I wasn't alone.
The f was that? Oh. This game is starting to get pretty creepy. Don't know what's on the other side, but. And we're dead. There we go. And finally, we made it.
Beware.
Beware.
Of what?
Eyes. The eyes. Okay, let's just start running. Excuse me.
What was that? I had never heard a creature sounding as terrifying, and I imagined it wouldn't be happy about visitors.
Yup. But we gonna break in anyway. And we made it. Oh! We almost didn't make it, but we did. What is that?
You really missed Fred, didn't you?
Yeah, I sure did.
Yeah.
I used to go to my uncle's house every single day after school to check if he was home. I loved it when he was. I got to help him with his inventions, and he told me stories of his adventures.
Like you and me, Dad.
Oh, yes. My mother didn't like it, though. She didn't want me to be there at all. Called it too dangerous.
Too
I
dangerous.
didn't understand why then. It made me upset.
But Fred and Grandma were brother and sister. Why did they fight?
They weren't fighting, really. They were just different from each other. I longed for the time when I would be old enough to follow along on one of Uncle Fred's expeditions. But my mother never let me go willingly. Fred assured her that it would be all right,
no.
but she never seemed to stop worrying.
Oh no! We start. That's already lit up. Oh, it is showing us the path.
Fred has been with my people since the first villager was born.
What?
He helped us build the village, taught us how to speak, and helps us with everything. He taught me how to read and write as well. That's how I could learn to read the writing on the walls.
Oh, that's the eye.
Ah! Back! Get back! Whoa.
What the heck is
Whoa.
that?
Dude, I think I figured out what eye that writing was going on about. Maybe we shouldn't charge right out in front of that thing. Remember what it said. Don't move when the eye is open.
Yep. Oh, it just roars you off. That's not cool. I moved the mouse just a little bit as the eye opened. Oh my gosh! Where do we go next? Oh my gosh, we moved again. Thing's asleep, so where do we go now? Oh. Oh, this is really cool. Come on, just let me move already. Whoa.
Yes, we did it.
We got past the
You're
monster.
awesome. I
It
knew
kept
you
doing the
had it in
wiggle.
you.
That was
What the-
close. We had made it through, and I felt like nothing could stand in our way of finding Fred.
Nothing. Next chapter of the story. All right.
Oh, another one. This one says, "Welcome
Welcome
home."
home. Is that a hot air balloon? Oh shoot. Whoa.
This is it. This is where the Strays built their village. And what a beautiful place they chose.
Whoa.
Just look at the sky. It is so big.
It was a relief to finally feel the sun on my face and a gentle breeze in my hair. After all these caves, just breathing fresh air again was enough to clear my mind of any doubts I might have had about this strange journey so far.
Those are crystals. What is who lives in this white, not even this White House, it's just, can I open the door? I can't. Look at this, it's freaking fantastic. Don't fear what you don't know. There's campfires? Oh my gosh. It's like fall. Too peaceful here. Alright.
Along my journey, I had seen many pieces of floating rock, but here they were much bigger. Some were big enough to fit whole villages. How was this possible? Maybe it had to do with the crystals that seemed to be everywhere.
It's gotta be.
If the legends were true, the Stray civilization was younger than the village. Yet, they were making great progress. They invented crystal-powered machines, produced their own fabrics, and built houses out of bricks and stone. It was like a civilization was forming before my eyes.
I think that wraps up this video. I hope you guys enjoy this episode of MMZ TV, Asamu Part 2. We've gone a long way in the story of this game, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you next time. Bye.